Hi, from CimentArt in Florida. Just wanted to go over the areas where you would plan different micro cements. Again, CimentArt has a couple product lines, and one's better for indoor, the other is better for outdoor, but you can use it for indoor. But we're not talking all micro cement. Micro cement is different. Some people, some parts of the world, it's very, cementitious, and it has calcium, kind of like the wall behind me. So right there, this is cementitious, and you can sort of see the, as is this one. This is our traditional line. So the marbling of the color there, I'll kind of put that out here. So the marbling in the samples, that is from calcium and tinted resin marbling together and fighting and coming up with a very, very organic, like that one. I like that one. This is the blue, sky blue. That's brilliant. Intense blue over here. Anyway, got some beautiful colors. This is our traditional. It's on the wall. Is also traditional pre-mixed, but isom is what it's called. So it comes in a bucket, pre-mixed, more shelf stable. The traditional you actually mix when you apply. You mix in small batches, very small, and a little bit goes a long way. And both of these are cementitious. So where can you use those? Walls, ceilings, floors, that not for outdoor floors or shower floors, but any other indoor floor, you can use the traditional. So floors, walls, ceilings, inside, for both the traditional and the isom. Now, over here are some of the microconcrete, Aqua microconcrete, which our Aqua line is not cementitious. So this is the most popular line, and it's the same on our floor. This is Aqua microconcrete right there. This is our training room, so it's a little bit dirty. Let's see if I can show you the floor. There you go. I'll show you as well, actually. You can put it on countertops. This is Aqua microconcrete. This is the tabletop here. It's just an old table that we put microconcrete on there. That's Aqua microconcrete on our tiles sample. And this is the Aqua base, mesh, base coat 1, base coat 2, microconcrete, fine coat 1, fine coat 2, sealer, poly. That's the system. I know I've shown that before, but that's microconcrete, and that's probably our most popular Aqua product. The roughest Aqua product is this picture behind us, Aqua stone, and you can see terracotta color, travertine color. I think this is Madeira green, so we do that. And then that is pretty much steel. So, but you can color this all sorts of colors. If you check out our, like on our contacts page on CimentArtUSA.com, you can see on US locations for Clearwater, we have a whole wall that's Aqua stone, all different colors. It looks like a galaxy. It's beautiful. So that's going to be the roughest. Again, Aqua microconcrete, like this table or this floor or walls. Any of the Aqua products can be indoor or outdoor. So I have the Aqua microconcrete on my front metal showroom door outside. I'll do another video of that sometime. But so if your project is indoor, you can use either. If it's outdoor, use the Aqua line. Unless like this, if you're doing an outdoor kitchen and you got it covered, this is going to have the same polyurethane coat over it that both our lines have. In CimentArt, we always have polyurethane coat for top two coats. So this will hold off if you got a little roof over it and you're not going to get direct sun and rain on it. You can put that in some outdoor applications, but for the most part, for showers and outdoor applications, we recommend one of the 4 Aqua products: Aqua quartz, microconcrete, nature, and stone. So let me show you. So I've shown you some of the microconcrete colors. These are Aqua microconcrete, and just to get a close-up, you can sort of see it. It's got some minerals, but it's not rough, very rough. The grittier would be Aqua nature. So you can see here. There we go. It's much grittier. You can see the same thing with that. That's a pretty color. This is, I think, Tuscany here. Actually, let me see if that's Tundra. Sorry, Tundra's a nice color. And we have other colors. This is just some of them back in our showroom here. So that's going to be rougher than microconcrete, more gritty. So I wouldn't put that on the floors, by the way. Aqua Nature, I wouldn't put this on interior floors, but it's very big in Sweden. And they do it all over their floors, walls, ceilings, countertops, cabinets, showers, whatever. They love it. But I checked with somebody. They don't wear shoes inside in Sweden. And I said, well, what about people that come over to visit? And the Swedish guy said, well, we look down at their feet and we're like, when are your shoes coming off? Because you're not getting in the house without taking your shoes off. So if you have a house that you don't wear shoes in, okay, Aqua Nature. But in the main, probably Aqua Microconcrete for indoor floors. Nature's nice for outdoor floors, especially if you want to do like a glossy polyurethane, because we have matte, satin, and glossy, 3 different sheens of polyurethane. So if you want to make it look like it's a wet walkway, you can put glossy over this Aqua Nature, and it looks very nice on an outdoor facade or walkway or ceiling or whatever. So I do a lot of Aqua Nature more for outdoor or for built-in furniture, and it's great for furniture, table bases and all that. I do mostly Aqua Microconcrete, like this over here, for this is our favorite. Worldwide, this is the favorite. In all 36 countries that CimentArt goes to. CimentArt's the best in Europe, but it's also becoming the best in many places in the world. But this one is semi-smooth, I call it. And then the quartz, some people put on countertops to make it really smooth. And let me just show you here. Let's see if this is Tundra as well. Yeah, Tundra. So this is quartz, and you can see that there's just really no minerals at all. And so putting it on a floor with shampoo, I don't like doing that. So I'll do most of the showers with microconcrete, or they can do quartz on the walls and microconcrete on the floor, or nature. And that gives you some good texture. But this kind of looks like Tadillac if you get it buffed. Microconcrete also, like this floor. Well, Tadillac cannot go on the floor, but a lot of Tadillac projects are getting microconcrete as the sub, because as a substitute, because it's much more durable, it doesn't crack, it's non-cementitious. So I don't know if he's been, but I usually have something I can hit with a hammer. I have a video on YouTube, so you can see people hitting one of our samples with a hammer. And actually, you can see on this piece of granite, this is microconcrete, and it's very thin. It's durable. It's good for counters. You can kind of close the minerals, so it makes it smoother for floors and counters. Or you can actually, let me take down a tour here. You can sort of leave it open for microconcrete on the walls for a more rustic feel. So that's just without passing that trowel on it and closing those minerals down. So anyway, traditional, mostly indoor for CimentArt, because it's got calcium, so it's cementitious. It still doesn't crack, peel, or fade. I mean, it's got resin in it, so it's going to be more durable than just straight cement product. And then outdoor, Aqua, one of the 4 Aqua line. And I'll tell you that ceilings can be either, walls can be either. It kind of just depends. You can see on which product you want to pick. Do you want sort of homogeneous color? Do you want sort of consistent color but with some trowel motion? Like on the floor, there's trowel directionality but not color motion. And on the wall, there's color motion, but it's smooth to the touch. There's no trowel directionality. There's no minerals, it's just smooth. So that's it. Floors, indoor floors, we're selling a lot of traditional and Aqua Microconcrete. Aqua Stone we're only seeing for really architectural arches in restaurants or coffee tables if people are redoing the coffee table. Aqua Nature, big in some showers, big in some countries. You can do it anywhere. Outdoor, we've sold a ton of it outdoor for facades up in Northeast. In fact, the Aqua Microconcrete in the white, or the nacre is the white, we've probably sold 80,000 square feet to a builder down in the islands in the Caribbean for these high-end homes. So and they just keep putting it on beautiful, beautiful master bathrooms. So yeah, inside showers, any of the Aqua line, the biggest seller is this Aqua microconcrete. And I think that's where you would want to, I mean, that's your design. So if you have anything else like that, exterior steps, you want to use an Aqua product, exterior walls in a garden or built-in furniture, Aqua product. But hopefully that gives you some idea of where to put what type of CimentArt, microcement, in your project.